Okay, West Ham United have signed Jack Wilshire on a 3-year deal, and they got him on a free transfer. And this is what puzzles me a little bit. AFC Bournemouth had the option to sign him this time last year after his loan spell, and they declined for whatever reason. They decided not to pursue him, and I was a bit surprised that they didn't pursue him during this this time as well when he was coming to the end of his contract at Arsenal. I am surprised. At the same time, he did play well, but here's the thing: with Jack Wilshire, fitness and attitude has been a problem in the past. Fitness has always been a problem for Jack Wilshire. He's never had a consistent run in the side where he's had a whole season uninjured. Every season he goes down with an injury. Attitude occasionally, especially with some of his drinking antics and going to nightclubs. He fell afoul of Wenger, and Wenger was a very big proponent on being professional and changing and looking after yourself and diet. Now, I'm surprised Arsenal, when he came back from Bournemouth, did not decide, okay, being out on loan, they've got your fitness up, let's sign you on a 2-year deal. Extend his contract. They didn't extend his contract. I'm surprised they let him go on a free. The amount of money they've invested into him, bringing him up through their youth system, paying exorbitant wages. I'm surprised they let him go on a free. West Ham get a decent player out of it. They haven't had to pay a penny in transfer fee. All they've got to do is pay his wages for 3 years. So, what Pellegrini will do is work on his fitness and his attitude. Pellegrini's very good at this. I think this is the best club he could have ended up at, apart from maybe Bournemouth with Eddie Howe. It means he doesn't have to relocate outside of London, so he's still local. The issues will still be there with his fitness. Attitude can be worked on. I think Pellegrini's the right guy to work on that. The fitness is the big issue. And it's a shame. A lot of players have had to retire young or early because of fitness issues. And West Ham have had their fair share of players who've had to retire earlier than they should have because of fitness issues and injuries. And that's the issue with Jack Wilshire, is he's never had a full season run in the Arsenal side since he broke into the Arsenal side. He's never had a full season. He's always got some kind of niggle. And some of them more serious than others. He's broken his leg a few times, he's had ankle injuries, but the minor injuries as well tot up. Now at Bournemouth he did stay fit. He didn't play every game, but he stayed reasonably fit and he had a decent run in the side. But we shall see. West Ham still picked up a decent player, and on his day, Jack Wilshire is one of the best players around. But fitness is holding him back, and sometimes his attitude as well. And that's probably why I'm not surprised Bournemouth didn't take up the option to sign him this time last year after his loan spell. I am still surprised they didn't revisit the player going, okay, now we can get him on a free without having to even pay a transfer fee, because they would have got a reduced fee had they taken up the option to sign him this time last year. Now he's on a free. It costs less money. And Bournemouth are on a budget. I am surprised in that. But West Ham, they've been splashing the cash. They're building a new squad. They've got a new manager. They're in a complete rebuild mode. And yeah, you put him in there. He doesn't have to be the main man, because they've got some big name signings that have come in. And I think Pellegrini will work on his flaws. But there we go. He signed a 3-year deal. What do West Ham fans feel? What do Arsenal fans feel? I think Arsenal should have tried harder to keep him, personally. I think Unai Emery was very quick to go, right, you're going at the end of your contract, we're getting rid of you. I think they should have tried harder to keep him. They should have signed him this time last year to a contract extension. That carried on through to next year. They could have tried harder, they didn't. And Bournemouth, I'm surprised they didn't take a second run at him, considering they would have got him on a free. When it was known that his contract was up, I'm surprised they didn't go try and get him back down on the south coast, because he had a decent spell there, and he was decent. I wouldn't say he was great, he was decent. And he managed to stay fitter down the south coast, and his attitude appeared to improve because he was away from the bright lights of London. But there we go. We'll leave that there. Thank you very much for watching. Place your thoughts below if you're an Arsenal or a West Ham fan. And I shall have some more videos for you soon.